sitting in your clinic, right? You're a vet, and for like the fifth time today, you're explaining the exact same nutritional guidelines on insulin resistance for a severely overweight pet.
Oh man, that is the worst feeling.
It really is. The owner's just staring at you, completely overwhelmed. You just know their adherence to this diet plan is going to be low, and honestly, you are just exhausted.
Yeah, it's that classic trap of one-on-one practitioner burnout. You're basically trading your hours for repeated baseline education.
Exactly.
So today we are pulling from a stack of industry research and marketing case studies to explore a modern solution for you. Our mission is to really unpack why launching a video-first podcast series is like the ultimate method for nutritionists and veterinary professionals to scale education, build trust, and ensure much better compliance.
Okay, but here's my immediate pushback on that. You say start a video podcast, and my brain just sees a massive time sink.
Right, the editing.
Yeah, exactly. The editing. I mean, how does a solo practitioner sit down for a 45-minute recording without creating like a 5-hour editing headache for themselves? It feels like you'd be running a 10-kilometer race just to get one single video out.
That is a completely fair point, but the secret is that you actually aren't the one doing the editing.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Think of a video podcast like cloning your absolute best bedside manner. You're taking that exact 15-minute speech you give in the consultation room and putting it on a digital treadmill that runs 24/7.
Okay, I actually really like that analogy.
And psychologically, it builds what we call parasocial relationships. When a client repeatedly hears your voice and sees your face, their brain is sort of tricked into feeling a personal connection.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and that familiarity directly increases their compliance with your medical advice.
So they feel like they know and trust you before they even book an appointment.
Exactly. And all the stakeholders win here, Reed. Your clients get better adherence because they can process complex nutritional information at home.
Right, at their own pace.
Exactly. You get higher quality leads who arrive already educated, and your clinic or healthcare partners see perfectly aligned, compliant messaging going out into the market.
But back to the mechanics of that time investment. How does one recording session actually stretch that far without you, touching any editing software?
Well, through systems.
Yeah.
By using AI tools to scan a transcript, you can extract the highest retention moments.
Okay.
So that means one 45-minute recording is easily sliced into like 8 to 12 vertical clips, a newsletter, and audiograms. But this is usually where people need a system because repurposing isn't accidental.
Right, you need an actual plan.
Yeah, and agencies like Tim Africa focus heavily on building this exact system, turning one episode into a full content pack that actually gets distributed for you.
Okay, that solves the time issue. But let's unpack the legal side. Nutrition and veterinary medicine have incredibly strict regulations.
Oh, absolutely. Advertising standards are no joke.
Right, so how do you broadcast health advice without getting flagged by medical boards?
You need a compliance-first workflow. In practice, that means maintaining a claims log. It's a living document that ensures every single health claim you make on mic is explicitly backed by a specific peer-reviewed study.
So you focus on measurable, evidence-based outcomes, not just saying controversial things to get views.
Exactly. And there are practitioners executing this perfectly. Take a look at the Nutrition Diva podcast, for example.
Oh, I've heard of that one.
Yeah, they built massive long-term authority through very short, consistent episodes that stay strictly within evidence-based boundaries.
That makes a lot of sense.
And another great case study is PCOS Explained. They use a highly specific niche focus to drive a high-intent audience directly into their service funnel completely safely.
And that funnel is where the strategy really pays off, right? Because authority is great, but authority doesn't pay the clinic's rent.
No, it definitely does not.
If you maintain consistency with posting and you garner enough engagement and watch time, this becomes a powerful additional revenue stream.
Oh, for sure.
You can convert those podcast listeners directly into booking behavior change or specialized diet programs worth thousands of rands.
Precisely. It's an education system and a conversion system all in one. But to make that work, you have to measure it.
Right. You need to see what's actually working.
Yeah, dashboards matter immensely here. This is where Tim Africa leans heavily into that performance marketing layer, so your actual conversion rates are completely visible, not just vanity metrics like raw views.
So for the practitioner listening right now who just wants to stop repeating that exact same insulin resistance speech every single day, how do they actually start? I'd imagine recording 50 episodes right out of the gate is a recipe for burnout.
Oh, definitely. Start with a focused pilot season. Research, record, repurpose, and measure.
I love that. Start small.
Exactly. But if you want this to run consistently, you need a workflow. And that's exactly the system Tim Africa builds for practitioners. If you want to build this asset for your own practice, you can connect with them at their website, tim.africa, check out their podcast hub at pod.tim.africa, or find them on social media at the handle at tim.africa.
Attention builds familiarity, and familiarity builds trust. Are you going to be the most familiar voice in nutrition, or will you keep explaining yourself from scratch, stuck in that clinic every single time someone new discovers you?
Here we go. Ideas fast, target flow. Catch the vibe, catch the spark. Light it up, ignite the dark. Tip pitches with a big idea. Switches, podcasters, trends of marketing riches. Plug it in, turn it loud. Build your brand, make it proud. Pitch it high, pitch it sweet. Performance game, can't be beat. Take pictures with a big idea. Switch